Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cows channel for an opinion. And while I was pretty happy that Microsoft seems to be moving in the right direction, everything's still not great with Blizzard because we got more problems, as per Michael McWhorter here at this really nice Polygon article that I stumbled across earlier today. And apparently Overwatch's 2 Mythic skins are anything but. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. As always, this is a commentary show. You can say whatever you want down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know if they actually light up, because I don't know if they light up. I tried looking at one of my videos to see if it would, and then I realized I don't think I can subscribe to my own channel because I'm dumb. But let us talk about Blizzard's continuing problems with quality in Overwatch 2. First of all, Overwatch 2 should not exist. It should have just been Overwatch. They reduced the number of heroes per team. They've been making a lot of decisions that people are not happy about. Yeah, it's a thing, guys. But what Blizzard did earlier this week was they teased the shooter's newest Mythic skin, which they are calling Grand Beast for a tank hero, Orisa. And this is the ultimate battle pass reward for Overwatch 2's new season. Now, if you don't know what a battle pass is, then you just don't game. But, you know, things like Fortnite will have a battle pass that you can purchase or whatever. And you do the things and you get rewards. And at the end of the battle pass is supposed to be this really cool reward. It's a little harder on hero shooters than it is something on Fortnite because, you know, Fortnite, your weapons make your play style and whether or not you want to build and stuff. So anyone can use the skins. In a game like Overwatch 2, you want to set a really high bar because, for example, next season's is Orisa, a tank hero. If you don't like playing tanks, that really hurts what you want from the battle pass because you're like, well, I'm going to get a skin for a character class I'm never going to use. Or if you just don't like the character. Maybe you only like playing Bastion, the only character who matters because he's so adorable in that game. But they teased it on Tuesday. They finally made it available.
Who's ready to have some fun?
I turned the volume down and I edited it out where I had it at max volume because I think that's a little loud for you guys. But this is Grand Beast Orisa. It looks kind of like the Beetle dude from Warcraft, if I had to say. But here's the thing. Instead of thunderous applause or, oh my god, that's so cool, I can't wait. That's it seems to be the overwhelming response from fans. I checked some message boards and stuff. And the reason is because it looks really similar to a previous skin. Now, this follows an unfortunate thing for Blizzard because the ultimate end of Battle Pass Mythic skin for Hanzo in Season 7 and Ana in Season 6, the current and previous seasons, people didn't like those either. So Mythic skins were from last year. The very first one was amazing. 1 second. So this is Cyber Demon Genji. This is, you know, how he looks and the stuff. And they did really cool. Look at these masks, man. This one looks amazing. But, you know, and here he is actually in game. This is off of the Blizzard Overwatch site where they were talking about, you know, how they wanted to make Mythic skins. And Genji was the very first one to come out, and people loved it. Now, the article mentions that there were 2 weapon options, 3 tattoo options, 3 masks, and 3 color palettes that you can mix and match. So I've got my handy calculator out here. If you ever want to know how many different variations of something you can have, just multiply them. So 2 times 3 tattoos times 3 math times 3. There were 54 possible combinations for this Genji. And it was amazing. So the ones that follow Genji are for Junker Queen, Kiriko, Sigma, and Tracer. And they all had similar levels of customization. But then Hanzo's Mythic had just 2 weapon options and 3 color palettes. That's 6 possible combinations you can use. If you're doing the math, 6 is a lot worse than 6 is a lot worse than 54, which is what Genji came as they set the standard. And yeah, that's 9 times less customization options. It's 1/9 as many options as you have. And people got really upset because it's like, that's not good. Remember, Hanzo Season 7 and Anna's in Season 6 were also disappointing. And people are worried that that means, that it's bad now, that Blizzard does not care. So on X, formerly Twitter, because they make you say that now, but on Twitter, one Overwatch fan literally posted this. This is apparently Orisa's legendary skin from back in 2017. Does it look a little familiar to you? Because, yeah, it looks pretty freaking similar. The head's a little different, but it still has a horn thing in the front. It's got some side horns, but it's the same general shape. Chest is open. Feet are still clawed, though. There's a little extra stuff around the gun, but the same. Maybe not, actually. It may just be hiding it by making it look like barrels here, where it's a solid cylinder here. Can I get a good view of the hand? Oh, the hand is very similar except for some extra armor plating. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good, guys. So while they're all clear distances, it does look awfully familiar, as the article lets us know here on Polygon. And look, I'm not going to lie. Some of the stuff is somewhat different, but it does look like they kept a lot of and just kind of embellished a little bit. Now, the reason why this is something, usually I would be the kind of guy who says it's a skin and you're paying for a battle pass. You're already screwing gaming for everybody by telling developers you go pay for this garbage. Take your pretty little skin and go cry me a river, you whiny babies. But here's the thing. Blizzard has always been talking about how Mythic skins are a massive investment, and that they can take a year or longer to develop, as per game director Aaron Keller in a Game Informer interview last year. They are a massive investment of resources go into building these things, and we think it's worth it. One of our values is to be able to put out the coolest cosmetics we can, and we hope they can be seen as some of the very best in the industry. But copy and pasting something from 6 years ago for the vast majority of your skin doesn't sound like it's a massive investment that takes a year to do. I'm not a developer, but that seems a little weird. So for the second time in 2 seasons, players do not seem, and the article writer is a freaking Orisa player, and they find it underwhelming and like Hanzo's, something they unlock out of obligation, but not anticipation. Now, here's the interesting part that I wanted to get to. Blizzard may be adjusting the approach based on how they actually use them. Developers have said that some aspects of the Battle Pass are going to change. Walter Kong, who is the Overwatch franchise general manager, specifically noted that players will soon get the choice to unlock a Mythic skin from any previous season upon reaching level 80, which is the highest tier of the pass. So in other words, we're going to give you like a ticket in-game, and here's all the Mythic skins, and you can just choose. And they said that other changes are in the works, and investing less time in Mythic skins may be part of that plan. Now, they reached out for comment and will update once responded. Season 8 starts on December 12th, and it has the Rock's character from the Disney movie, who is a dual tank wielding him. Look, listen, the character is cool, and I think it's awesome, but it literally just looks like somebody was watching Disney movies on the break room at Blizzard. It's like, hey, that would be really cool if we gave that guy chain guns and just let him run around. But, he still makes me smile, so I'm not saying he's a bad character. But Mauga, I believe is how you pronounce it. It means mountain in Samoa. He is a mountain of a man, but yeah, he looks like the guy from Moana. So what's the cow's opinion on this? I think this is, unfortunately, just how Blizzard is going to go until they've gotten enough of a... They have to get money, guys. Big Daddy Microsoft wants money. I don't think Microsoft is making them do this. I think that they're just continuing on the path, and now they're going to have... It's going to be a lot of experimentation, as hopefully we get the new Blizzard to be more like the old Blizzard. Now, the most interesting part of the article was this part here at the end, where the franchise general manager noted that players will soon get the choice to unlock a Mythic skin from any previous season upon reaching level 80, which makes a little bit of sense, because first of all, maybe you don't play that role or that character, and so they're like, well, we have half dozen or more awesome skins that some people will want. Why don't we just give you a ticket at the end of the battle pass, and then you get to pick from the lineup? And maybe that's why they're weakening how much time and resources and how they make things, because they're like, well, listen, man, sure, season 6 and 7 didn't go, but look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they have 5 Mythic skins, seasons 1 through 5, that everybody loves, but maybe everybody doesn't have those. Maybe you had life commitments or something come up and you never got to get Kiriko or Genji or Tracer, and you really want them. So for at least one battle pass, you're still happy. The problem is that when you run out of skins that people think, oh really, if there's a massive difference in quality in the same tier of Mythic, people are going to get upset. They're like, I'm unlocking worthless skins. I don't understand it. When you charge people battle passes, you got to make it worth their while. Otherwise, the battle pass should just be free and a list of things to do. I mean, I feel like this is more of a holdover of the old guard at Blizzard. Bobby Kotick's still in charge, so I'm not surprised that they haven't made any major concessions. Whether or not Bobby Kotick's in charge a year from now, it's going to be an interesting story that we will keep up with it. But I want you guys to let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about this? Because, guys, I really do want to know. Do you think this is just Blizzard reaching into players' pockets and giving them less and less reward as they do so? Or do you think this is a bunch of whiny babies? Or, you know, it doesn't look terrible. It does not look as good as Genji's did at the very beginning. Do you think that the people just need to take their skins and be happy about it? Because you're already paying for it, so you might as well just enjoy it. Do you think that this looks similar to this, and how much? Because I think I could find like general shapes of things. The cannon, the legs. The chest is a bit different. Well, it's not as different as I thought. It's the same general. It's just got like a little extra armor and some color and shading variations to make it look like it comes out more than it does. So, yeah. Let me know down there in the comments below what you think, what you like, what you don't like. As always, you can play more games, because games are awesome and you deserve awesome. And I'll see you next time.